Around October 30th, while I was asleep, something called the Peace Score dropped. This turned out to be a sort of social credit system. It's the best way I could put it. And the reason why I'm laughing is because China has a social credit system. It's the same exact thing. Basically, whatever your standings is on YouTube is how you'll be evaluated. Your channel's visibility, definitely how much money you get on the site is very much affected by Peace Score. The whole 9 yards. I already knew this thing existed, but I didn't know it had a name. I also didn't know it was pretty much right there publicly available. But then again, when you spend as much time as I do shitposting rather than learning how to program, these sort of things happen.
Over 6 years ago, we created the preference score to surface among the most popular channels on YouTube. We drew on our best signals that were representative of user behavior, such as shares, likes, and repeat viewership. As the algorithm that drives Google Preferred, the preference score was an important step in bringing ratings into the engagement age. Traditional ratings were a measure only of popularity. To this, we brought a measure of passion. Now we can go even further, utilizing more signals that are representative of how users consume content today to help us find even more engaging channels and build your brand across YouTube. In other words, we're reinventing our ratings. And to recognize the improvements to our preference score, we're reintroducing it to the world as P-Score. P-Score is a more advanced proprietary algorithm designed to deliver robust channel selection improvements via an array of these 5 sophisticated signals. Popularity is driven.
Basically, a group of YouTubers. I probably got this wrong. Josh Pescador, I believe. He follows me on Twitter. Who else is there? Blowblocks, Nicholas D. Oreo. Probably got that wrong. And Optimus. They blew the whistle on the publicly viewable code showing the Peace Score. What they found is the Peace Score ratings and throttling. And I quote, creators who are doing great with popularity in the platform and passion might never have the opportunity to fix their protection scores because they never know it's an issue. The investigators wrote in their findings report, news of said findings was first broken by FFWD. They added that YouTube does not alert creators or give them an opportunity to access the data without finding some sort of weird exploit to get to it. The weird exploit these creators use is a common browser tool. Yeah, Control F, find Peace Score. There you go. These creators are hackers of the highest abilities. Listen, I'm not going to go blow for blow because I'm pretty sure you've already heard about the Peace Score and I can barely remember right now. Point being, social credit system. Google doesn't tell anyone about it, so you have no idea how to improve it, how to help yourself. You're in the dark, and that's pretty much YouTube as a whole. The whole platform is that. Who are we kidding? It's been like that for years. YouTube has become worse the more popular it's become, for a lack of better words. Anything that goes mainstream goes to shit. Come on, you know I'm right. Look at the Disney movies. Look what happened to Star Wars, dude. Star Wars. Remember how Star Wars used to be like this sort of thing that was revered? And now you look at it as some sort of cesspool of ideologies crammed down your throat for the sake of simply cramming them there? Look at video games. Remember how it used to be an art form? How the medium strived to prove itself as an art form in the music and movie industry and blah, blah, blah in our society? And now it's the biggest thing running. And instead of it continuing to push the boundaries of art and human creativity to be thought-provoking, it focuses on microtransactions, recurrent user spending, and user engagement, any other buzzword some CEO uses to basically say, we'd like more money, please. You want to try something? Paywall. Pay me. Oh, God, if only there was like a mixer for YouTube, dude, I would jump ship so quick. And I know people go to BitChute. I'm already on fucking BitChute. See? Everybody, what's your BitChute? And the BitChute's in my description. Just look up It's a Gundam. I know. It's real hard to find me. Let me do it right now. BitChute. Well, holy shit. With one Google search, I found myself. And then people complain, oh, it's in the description, but the name doesn't fully come through. How hard is it to just type the rest of It's a Gundam? It says It's a Gun, bop, 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 bop. YouTube does that, not me. You think I'd literally break my own link? Point being, if BitChute was doing so amazing, for me. I think more people go there, but frankly, getting people to move is a pain in the ass. All right, so let's get to the meat and the potatoes. We've got a new problem. I know, right? What a surprise. Basically, Two Filler says, is a YouTube coppa-apocalypse coming? The FTC rules could start demonetizing creators in 2020. Let me get a drink. Just when I was sitting there and thinking, like, I'm going to put more effort into being a creator and making it my career now. And then this sort of stuff comes around the corner. You know, this isn't working for me. I think my throat's bugging me. I better have some, like, whiskey. It's the cure-all. You get sick, you drink some alcohol. Back on point. Basically, this new apocalypse, possibly, we don't know if it's going to come. It could. It's the FTC. And frankly, I don't trust the FTC as far as I could throw Ajit Pai on his big fucking teeth. Here's the long and the short of it. Google has been collecting people's personal information, including on children. I know, surprise, surprise, right? The FTC is like, you can't collect the private information of kids and what they're looking at and doing. Google does a $170 million settlement. And then... God damn it, Fluffy, you dick. And then Google passes the buck onto creators. So in the future, you're going to have to click some sort of box, right? That way Google knows not to use personalized crap on people. And basically supposed to protect kids somehow. In doing this, you will lose 60 to 90% of your revenue. Once again, the creator loses again. And the only people who are really going to be super hurt by this are guys like me. You know, whatever. It is what it is. It's constant shitting on me. I'm used to it at this point. Now, when they implement this, if the FTC does it, which they probably will, because the FTC wants to levy $42,000 fines per video that's labeled under geared for kids, but it's not supposed to be because you didn't click a box. Now, you might sit there and go, well, Gundam, kids don't watch your stuff. I agree. They don't, nor is it catered towards kids. But they'll find a way to nail you. Now, let's face it, Billy could be something that could lure kids in. So, the long and the short of it is, Google is now passing the buck off to the creators. So, in the future, if something goes wrong with them collecting information on kids, instead of Google having to pay, it'll be the creator being flagged if your channel's not deleted, or it is. Then you could wake up to a $42,000 fine per infraction of your content that wasn't meant for kids, but it was somehow geared towards kids. And this supposedly can leak over to content like mine. As you all know, I don't do any kid stuff. I'm not doing toy reviews with Legos like, look, little Sammy, these new Legos are great. I'm Markiplier. You know, I'm not doing that. But it doesn't matter. You know what? Another thing about this, because it's all about protecting kids. Why are they such bullshitters? Nobody cares about kids. Nobody. The only time people care about kids is when it's their kids specifically, or it's a politician trying to gain some sort of like leeway on the children first platform that Patriot Bob is doing. You know, some sort of bloated bullshit. It's just like with war. Every time you turn around, if you don't support the war, you don't support soldiers. Neither does the fucking government. The government loves soldiers when they're sending dudes over somewhere to get blown up in the middle of a goddamn desert. But if he comes back and he's missing his legs, I'll be damned if the government doesn't go out of its way not to give this dude his fucking dues. The VA will fight tooth and nail not to give injured soldiers or vets their money. But the second it's time to protect an area with oil, we love those soldiers. It's all hypocritical bullshit. It disgusts me on every level of life. I mean, what is this? Every time you gotta protect the kids, look at the kids. The kids are bigger cream puffs than ever in history. Maybe a video of me screaming at someone might get some kid's nuts up. One day he's gonna go to school, the bully's gonna shake him down, he's gonna punch him right in the face, and then start screaming, "It's a Gundam!" You never know. But if we keep doing what we're doing, we're gonna have more of those little boys running around pretending they're drag queens. And everybody celebrate. Protect the children. Where are the parents? What's the whole point of being a parent if you don't want to watch your damn kids? 11-year-olds have smartphones now. I think a child watching YouTube on a smartphone would be the least of my worries if I was a father. They go, what's that? Oh, thank God. My son's just watching YouTube. He hasn't found out about anal fisting on Pornhub. Oh, thank God. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. The government is basically becoming the parent now. Every time I turn around, it's like they just take, like, it's less fun to be had. You can't do anything anymore. The whole point of being on YouTube was it gave me the freedom to say and do what I wanted. But now, it pretty much feels like I'm on terrestrial radio. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have gone to the Connecticut School of Broadcasting with Baba Booey and landed a job on the Howard Stern Show. Before he went soft. Fuck, my throat is killing me. It's stupid to start ranting like this.